Shh. Hello there, this is Crystal Hill. I am the creative director here at the Hostmasters, and today we are installing the AVADA theme. Alright, so we're going to go to my screen there, and as you see, we've already installed the layout, and so much more. So let's go to the screen there, and let me just verify that you can see my screen and you can hear me. Oh yeah, you can hear me and I can see you. Wonderful. So we have all these good, wholesome little things or whatever, right? So now that we're in here and everything, we're gonna go my kids, Lord. Okay, so let's go back to the AVADA option, which is right here under your dashboard. Let's go ahead and fool with our options, okay? So in this tutorial, we're gonna go through all the options. We're gonna go through each and every one of these options, and I'm gonna try not to skip a section. So first, it gives us the layout. So we can do wide or box. If you want it wide, that means it's all the way across. If it's boxed, then it's like a box in kind of like the 90s. So most of us, you probably want it wide unless you want that box look. Then you can change it to blocks. You can put the site width. You can fool with the padding. You can mess with the layouts. So single sidebar layouts, all that. So those are your options on layout. The responsiveness. So you can turn on responsive or you can turn off. If you want your site to be optimized for for mobile users, which you all know that almost 60 to 70% of people who browse your websites are gonna be browsing from their mobile devices. So you're gonna go ahead and keep that turned on. Okay, you can keep all these settings the same unless you want to change them. Okay, so it says responsive heading typography. It's a turn on for heading to change font size responsibly. I'm going to turn that on, and then I'm going to say save changes because I want everything to be responsive. But if you do not like how it looks on the phone, you can always go back and turn it off. Okay. So the next thing, we're going to choose our colors. So you have the default colors, and also you can change the colors if you want to. I'm going to use the colors that we're using now. So it gives you the header option. I'm going to pull this up in another page, and I'm going to see which header it's using, which is using this one. And so if you like that, use that. If you don't like that, you can come in and change the type of header you want. I personally think this is fine, but if you want this where it has your social media information which I think that is kind of cool, you can do that. You can press save. All right, once you do that, if you go back to the front page there and we refresh it, we're gonna see it has that information there. So it just makes it look a little different. All right, so that's the one I'm going to use for that one, or of course it shows you all this and how how different ones you can do. So the slider position, do you want it above the header or below the header or above? We'll keep that there. Where it says your header content info, it could be your controls what content that it plays on the top left side. So the top left side is going to be over here. So right here, this is this section here. You decide, do you want your contact information, your social link, navigation, or you want it empty? We're going to keep that there. Your content too, this is going to be on the right hand side, which is going to be over here. So you can do navigation, you can do your social media links, whatever. What do we have? I think we have social media, but right now we don't have any social media things. So right here you can put whatever you want. So I'm gonna put need prayer, contact us. Okay, contact us. And whatever the number, I'm going to get that from my client. And then whatever email address, I'm going to have that from my client as well. So I'll need to go back and adjust that. And it'll have it there. So, of course, if I come on the front side and I do a preview, Now you see how I changed it, or where it says need prayer, contact us. It's going to have the number, and it's going to also have the email address. We haven't put any social media links, so that's why those links are not showing over there. Okay, yeah, these are really cool colors, and I think I'll use that theme within there. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I save the section. So now the background image. So okay, so if you want like just to be a color or something, you can upload that if you want to. You have the heading styling, so you can go through and adjust, adjust all this colors. So it tells you the option here. Right now, I'm keeping everything the same, but if you want to change it, you can do that. It gives you the sticky header option. So basically, it's how the thing sticks, how the header sticks on your page. So you can go through and adjust that if that's something that you want to do. Now we're going to the menu. We're going to go to the main menu. It's going to give you the menu height. You can adjust this bigger or smaller. Okay, so it gives you all your menu options, and you can go through. If you read this, you can go through each and every one of your menu options, and you can choose it. You can also choose the hover over button, the drop down button. You have all those options there. So if you want to change something, so the flat out menu, the mobile menu, all your menu options is right here. Here is your logo area. Okay, this is where I'm going to show you on the website there. This is where this goes. So basically, you can click on this, and it'll show you where it is. And if you want to change this or something, basically you can save image as, and this is what I would do, per se. We don't necessarily have a logo for this particular thing or whatever yet, but once we get one, because we have to create one, and I'm gonna create one right now. All right, I'm gonna open up Photoshop, and I'm gonna show you a real quick trick you can use, because I don't think this stuff is copyrighted. If it's copyrighted, we gotta really change it. But for this particular sake of what we're doing, okay, I'm gonna just open up Photoshop. I'm gonna open up the image that I just websites that I just downloaded there. Okay, I have this, and only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna go over here in my Photoshop, and I'm gonna do my eraser tool, and I'm gonna erase this out, right? Okay. I'm gonna erase this out. I'm gonna go to my layers panel, and then I'm gonna add a new layer. Okay. Well, first of all, let me go back to the first layer and knock this out. How am I just want to open it. So I'm going to go to the second layer. Now I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to adjust this to say he reigns 247 ministries. Alright, I'm going to change this font to white like it was over there. But before I change that, I'm going to need to adjust the font. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to go over here, adjust it to white. Once I've adjusted it to white, I'm going to go and I'm going to find like a Gotham. Or I didn't really look at the font, but oh, not I made it too big. All right, so I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna adjust this accordingly. Okay. And then if I really want to go in and make that stretch up a little bit, which I think this needs to be capitalized versus that. So I'm gonna click on the character adjustment, and then I'm just gonna make it all caps. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna bring it in some. Then of course we can always shoot. Sorry, let me click back on there. I'm sorry, the kids. My kids came in here. Y'all know I have 4. Lord, I wasn't trying to do that. So let's click on here again. I don't know how I ended up doing that. We're gonna click on the character panel right here where we turn this all into capital letters. I'm just gonna adjust it accordingly. Okay, I'm gonna say okay. That's probably not the right font, but you get my drift. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna I'm gonna export. I'm gonna save for web. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure that this is a PNG accordingly, and I'm gonna say save, and it's going to ask me what I want to save this as, and then I'm gonna just change the name to, I don't know what it is. All right, so now that I've saved that, I'm going to go back to the site. Okay. Oh, that's really not that. I know this. I'm gonna say upload. I'm gonna select the file that I just done, and okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that there. All right. We're just gonna say select. Then I'm gonna upload again. Then I'm just gonna say select. I'm just gonna select the same stuff. Okay. You can go through and adjust any of this here. All right, and even though it should be 2 times the size bigger, we're just gonna same thing. Okay. And you can go in if you want to make something bigger. You can make it bigger or smaller, your choice. Okay. Then we're gonna save the settings. If we go to the front side of the website there, now we should have some changes that has been made. Okay. All right. So we have the He Reigns 247 Ministries. Oh, you can't see that. So obviously we would need to change the color. Or if it was in white, then what it oh, one of them is one color and the other one is the other color. Got it. And it looks bigger than what I got. Okay, let's click on this right here. Oh, that's for the retina screen. Got it. So, obviously, it did something that I didn't realize. So, you have your default logo, which should be white, and then this other logo, which should be the colors. Okay, so basically, what you do, okay, that's your sticky logo. That's the different one. So until way, we're gonna go back in Photoshop. We're just gonna we're gonna open the retina one. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna take our eraser tool. Maybe we need to, I don't know. So we're gonna take the eraser tool. I did select the layer. So, alright, there we go. So we're gonna make this just a little bigger. And basically, we're gonna put this out of here, right? We're gonna create a new layer, just like we did just a second ago. We're gonna hit the thing and say he reigns 2, 4, 7 ministries, and I'm gonna change the font to like oh, that's definitely not it. Hold on. I actually like Big John, so I'm just gonna make this. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you. Double click on here, and just gonna accordingly like that. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see this a little better. Okay. So the first one, we're gonna save it like that. So we're just gonna say save. Okay. So then the next part we're gonna do, we're gonna put some color with that thing. So he reigns. Okay. Okay. He reigns. And we'll take, basically, I'm clicking on here and taking the color from there for the, and I'm keeping everything in the same place. Okay. See that? There we go. Oh, dang. So I need to export, save for web, PNG. I need to save this as 2. Okay. Then let me say. Oh. It looked like we had some layers that came up there. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to go to export, save for legacy. Then I'm going to save that as 1. And now we should be better. So let's go back over here and let's do our, let's re-upload this, which is PNG1. Okay. So we're just going to say select, upload, select. Then the sticky header, upload, and we save that as number 2. Okay. B2, number 2. All right. Now we're gonna say save. Now when we press refresh, our logo should be reflected accordingly. Okay. He ran 247 Ministries. There we go. All right, look at that. Wasn't that cool how we did that? So here is the regular logo. This is the sticky logo. So that's the regular logo. That's the sticky logo. And you see exactly how we did that. Okay, so that's how you go through. And now we're starting to make this website look like our own. Okay, and if you need to know the fonts, you can go through, do check fonts, all that good stuff like that. I forgot what fonts come with that, but we can figure that out later because we can always change the fonts. That's not a problem. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've saved those changes accordingly. Now we have the favicon. Okay, so favicons are 32 by 32. It doesn't necessarily say we need an ICO, so we're gonna do these sizes here. So basically, we're gonna say we're gonna create a new file. So the first one, we can use this unless you change your logo. So we're gonna do 32 by 32. Okay, just say create. And I'm gonna move this to a new window because I wanna actually grab this here and put it in here. And we're just gonna zoom in there. And I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna make it smaller to fit inside of here. Okay. As you see, 32 by 32 is really small. So we can just grab that. Right. And we're gonna have that accordingly. Okay. You see, that's like really small. All right. So once we have that there, we're gonna save this as we're gonna export, save for legacy, and what the heck? No. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let's go to new 32 by 32 background color. Okay. Let's move to new window. And I don't know how they got that big, but okay. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna put that in there. And we can always zoom in. Okay. And we have that on there. Then I'm just gonna save as PNG. I'm gonna say this is 32, and then I'm gonna save it. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to edit, canvas size, and I'm gonna change this to pixels. Okay. And on my canvas size, what was the next? Let's look at the next size and see what it is. Okay. 57 by 57. So this needs to be a 57 by 57. And I'm just gonna change this to 57 by 57 and say okay, proceed. Okay, so we'll proceed there. Then I'm going to save as, apply. I think it's 57. Okay, and then I'm gonna save it as a PNG and press save. And then the next size was what? 72 by 72. So I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to open back up Photoshop or whatever photo editor that you use I'm going to open up Photoshop back up. I'm just going to go to image, canvas size. Then we're going to change this to pixels, then 72 by 72. Okay, then we're going to press OK. Once we press OK, I'm going to say proceed. That's going to make that a little bigger. I'm going to save as. Then I'm going to save this as 72. I'm going to save it as a PNG. Typically, they have it where you used to have to save it as an ICO, but I think most of them like does it for you or something. So now we're gonna go over here and we're just gonna upload our files there. So we're just gonna say select, and I'm gonna upload my 32. Okay, this is so weird. I'm just gonna upload all my files though. 57. 72. This is supposed to be my 32. That's not right because my it don't look like my stuff is in the right thing. Yeah, it didn't save right. So 1 second. Let's fix this. No. Let's put it on web. $72 by $72. Okay. We'll get it. Move to new window. So this is 72 by 72. Now this look right. I don't know what happened earlier. It's weird. You can always adjust it, see? Okay, this is the ICO. What that is it's the image that shows up in the corner. So it could be a person's picture. It's super duper small. Okay, so I'm gonna say save as 721. So I know that. One was 72. Let's look at those sizes again, because you see that came up so backwards. So 72, then one of them is 114. So let's do that. Then we'll just go to pixel, image, canvas size, 114 by 114, and then we need to put those in pixels. Oh God, 114 by 114. Okay, see that? It's not hard to change. Save as 114 PNG. Oh damn. Okay. Let's put pixels. 72. 72. So 72 by 72, and basically we're just saving these. Just make sure you save them as PNG, otherwise you're gonna be two. And I'm about to save it as a PSD again. Lord have mercy. Press save. I'm going to replace. Okay. Say okay. Then I'm going to go through again. I'm going to change the canvas size. The other size was 57. So 57 by 57. Okay. I'm going to proceed. So I'm going to change. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go to File. Save as 57. Save as PNG. And another one was 32. I'm going to say replace. And then, okay. So I'm going to go to image, canvas size, use pixels, then 32 by 32. And we're just going to say, okay. Proceed. Makes this smaller. Okay. And then we're just going to say check. Save as. We're going to label this 32. Hey, can you hand me my box? Charity, can you hand me my box? Right here. Come, no. Hand me the box right here. Plug that back up. All right, we're going to save as PNG. Yeah, plug that up. Thank you. Then you're going to say replace because that's what we did earlier. Say okay. Now we're going to go back over here. We're going to fix this. So we're going to, now we're going to upload our, okay, we're going to upload 32, all this. Okay. Hopefully it let us, oh yeah, thank you Lord, it let us upload it all at the same time. Okay. You stole my money. Looks like it uploaded it twice. Okay, so here goes the 32 by 32. Say select. There we go. Now it's looking right. So upload the 57. And on here you could use alternative text and you can say prayer and support recovery. Okay. Also, we're gonna use the same thing on all these alternative texts. And the reason why we're labeling the alternative is for SEO reasons, and that's really it. Okay, so which one was this? The 57. So I always remember that as well. 114. 114. Okay. Then this is 72 by 72, which should be that one. Okay. 144. Oh, well, we can do that a little bit. So now if we come over here, now the thing should be over there. There we go. So you see how like Google or whoever else, now you have this, the same logo here, which could be your logo, which could be anything you want. You just have to size it accordingly so it'll show on properly on that, okay? So, well, your favicon, okay? That's the little image right there. Right here is the page titling bar. If you want to change anything, you can go through and read whatever you want. Here you go on the footer there. You could, you know, you can put your copyrighted text there. So copyright, we're gonna put 2019, okay, and then I might say built by, okay, built by, let's see, hostmasters.com, and then right here I'm gonna put a name, which is the host masters. Okay, I'll resolve powered by HTTPS. And then we're gonna put our branding there. You'll see this on the bottom. Okay. Okay, well, actually, we don't need this here. Okay, that's where their stuff goes. We're gonna put our name right here. I mean their name. So 24-7 Ministries. Alright, and it's powered by the Hostmasters. We're gonna say save changes. If we go over here and do a refresh, okay, and you go to the bottom of here, you're gonna see where it says copyright 2019 through 2019. That's weird. 2019 through 2019. I need to change that. He Rain Ministries, all right reserved, and it's powered by the Hostmaster. So if I was to click on here, I'm just gonna click Hostmasters. There it goes. It takes us back to us because that's who's hosting it. It's the Hostmasters, right? So you know, some people like this. Some people like why? Okay, but it's powered by the Hostmasters. That's fine. Okay, it's a place where you can put your little commercial at. Real easy, unless they don't want that there. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Oh, that's why that was there. Okay, now I should say 2012 through 20, whatever the year is. Yeah. Okay, that is so awesome. Okay. Ooh. Oh, these are a lot of options, ain't it? Okay, so we have it's a footer background image. We can have one there. If you want to put one there, you can. The styling, that's again, you can go through and read whatever border color, which colors, background colors, so forth and so on. You can go and change the text and all that stuff like that. Your sidebars. Oh, it doesn't have a. Your basically your sidebars are the little sections on on your pages, like you will see with blogs. You have a sidebar on there, and it gives you all those good, wholesome options. If we need to change anything, you can always go in there and you can change those accordingly. Okay, so you know, you got your background options, your typography options, which are your fonts. So what you want your fonts to be. You can change colors, all that stuff there. Your blogging option, this is one right here. I don't know if, okay, say social media icons. So right here, these are your social media icons, okay? So right now we don't, if there's none there, it's not like listed. So, and they have all types of, you know, all types of ones that you can add or, you know, or something, okay? So right now, here goes like their Facebook. My computer's gonna turn off. So I know. Right on. No, I don't know who this people is. Anyway, let's look up He Reigns. I think they have one. If not, I think she has a thing now. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, we can use this for right now. I don't know if they have a Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Maybe. Let's see. So I'm gonna take that social media link there, and I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, this right here. I'm gonna delete that. Let's go to Twitter. Log in, and they may have it, so I don't know. Let's see. 247. Okay, no, I don't see it on there. Let's go to Instagram. All right. He reigns 247. Okay, yeah, they have that, but that's not the radio. It's not the radio. This is the actual ministry. So I'm gonna delete this, and then I'm just gonna put Instagram there. Okay, and I'm just gonna add it. Oops. So you'll see what I mean. And once you press save there, okay, we go to the front now. We should have some. No, it's not entering there. Oh, I think on the header I only have that. I didn't have the social media thing. Oh, but it comes on the bottom. So if we were to go to that, yeah, it goes on the bottom. I want that also on the top there because I like that on the top. So we're gonna go back into our theme options. We're gonna go to our logo. Um, no, is it header? Maybe header there. Okay, and I want this. Okay. And then where it says header content, that's, oh yeah. It's the header content. I want the social media links. I'm gonna say save, and now when I go here, they should have those links there accordingly. So, all right, yeah. So when I had this up here, it has the link to the Instagram and links to the Facebook. So if I press that, it'll go to the Facebook and it goes to the Instagram. So therefore, the social media links aren't hiding below. Okay, just down here. So if the viewer is up here, oh, they got a Facebook, let me go check it out. They got an Instagram, let me go check it out. It's right there. So that's like a subtle call to action per se. Okay, so this says social media there. Social media icon styling. Right now is this color. We want to change that to like an orange or something. Okay, and I'm gonna press save. All right. Header, social controls if icon are displayed in small box. Okay, that's cool. Footer, social styling. Keep that accordingly. The sharing box. Yeah, they can share this post. So you can put where, you know, if you want to have a sharing option there, and you can go through and fit and do all that. So this your slideshows, your lockbox, contact form. Okay, enter the email address the form should be sent to. So you can always put whatever email address there. If you are doing reCAPTCHA and stuff like that, you can enter your reCAPTCHA key. Okay, Google Maps. Now for Google Maps, you're going to need a Google Maps API. All right, I'm going to show you how to create one for that. They give you the steps here. If we click on here, I'm gonna come out of here. All right. Oh no, it doesn't. It just tell you a thing. So you're gonna get an API key. Press get started. You have to be logged into your You have to be logged into your thing. Okay, and you're gonna name I would name the project the name of the site. So I will put He Reigns 24-7 Ministries, and I will say next. I'll only contain letters, numbers, stuff. Okay, we'll leave it so accordingly. So when you enable your Google Map, when you do that, It's gonna, all this other stuff is gonna come up. It's gonna ask you to set a billing thing. If you like have millions and millions of hits or whatever, that's when you'll start getting charged for that. But okay, it says select the project. He reigns 24/7 ministries. I'm gonna say next. Once I do that, I'm gonna say set an account. It's still doing the same thing. This is crazy. Okay. I just did this. Why is it asking me to? 1 second. So let's go to the cloud here. I mean, oh, Maps API. Just put Maps API because we already did that, and it's under Google developers, but it should say Maps. If you're using like search using cross-platform. Like this, what I just did. Okay, pick your products, maps. Okay, pick my products. Then I select Hearing Ministries. Next. There's only one billing figure for link this. Okay, then set account. Oh, it keeps telling me it's unable to. Oh, Jesus. Let me go to the, I think it's like Google Developer Console or something. So say Google Developer Console or Web Tools. It's one of them, right? Okay, here we go. So I go to my dashboard and I need to go down to, it don't even have it on here. All right, so basically you can create a new project. Okay, and I'm gonna call this project He Reigns 247 Ministries. Okay, and then I'm gonna say create. Once I press create, I need a enable. I think it's like enable APIs. Then I say maps. Oh no, I need to find my. This is what I need it for. Okay. So you need to make sure you have the right thing selected, and then maps. Maps from a website. Then I'm gonna say enable. Once I press enable, it's gonna give me an API key, which I'm gonna say create credentials, an API key. Then it's gonna give me this particular key, and I'm gonna close it. Once it gives me the key, then I can go over here and press. Okay, it says select that you should use to load your map. Check out a lot more options because style can be changed for Google depending on maps low. Okay, add an address you wish to display, and we're gonna go over here and get their address right here. It's not hard to find. Okay, so this is it here, and then I'm just going to put that in there. Type of map. Okay, road map. Google dimensions. Okay, all this stuff can stay the same, and then you're just gonna press save. Right? Because in order for a map to load, you have to have an API there. It used to be maps just loaded automatically, but everybody named mama started. Let me see, dude. I don't even see a thing here. Do it give the address? It may. Let me see. I don't even see it gives. But anyway, if it requires to use Google Maps on something, you can use it accordingly, right? All right, so that's that. It got the styling, so you can go and you can use the default styling or you can use the theme styling. We'll use theme. Press save. Okay. Your search form, you can adjust that. Privacy. Okay, Google. Turn on to prevent investment from loading until user has given consent. Okay, you can turn these on or off for privacy stuff. Extra. Let me see what else. Okay, this is just little extra stuff. If you wanted to use that, so you can go in accordingly. Code fields tracking. Okay, code fields. Oh, okay. So let's say if you wanted to add Google Analytics to this, you can add the tracking code here, and it say this will add into the header template of your theme. This is the head only accepts wrapped-in scripts, yada yada. The body. So if you have certain codes that you want on your theme, even you they have that you have that ability to put those in there. So this is where like your Google Analytics and things of that nature would be. Then it has some theme features. So if you want to put YouTube APIs and all that good stuff, you can go in and select those things. Okay. So if you need to put things in the header and footer or whatever in those tags for tracking, such as Google Analytics and whatnot. In the next video, I'll show you how to add Google Analytics or whatever else to that, but we'll do that later. Okay, and so this is for like your builder that they use. Okay, so they have all this little stuff here. You can go in. So this is like, oh, this is custom CSS. So if you're not familiar with CSS, don't worry about this right now, but we can go into that later. Okay, so you can go to import stuff and things of that nature. If you want to export something or whatever, you can do that there. Okay, so now we are totally done with the option tools. So thank you for tuning in, and let's go off there.